Coming up tomorrow night, as a matter of fact, it's the Community Builder of the Year Awards Gala at the Convention Center. Elspeth McKay will be there, Executive Director of Operation Come Home. Won't you?
Yes, I will, Kurt.
Yes, because you are your group is receiving an award, correct?
Correct.
This is an excellent opportunity, the Community Builder Awards, to recognize the people that make such a strong contribution in many different ways throughout the community. As a matter of fact, our own Rick Gibbons upstairs at 580 CFRA is one of the recipients among, I think it's 8 others.
That's right.
Tonight, right? And you're going to hear an interesting speech from a guy called Mark Brand. He happens to be a social entrepreneur and restaurateur in Vancouver. And he works with people in downtown east side of Vancouver, making it a vibrant area. So it'll be nice to get a perspective from a different major city in this country on how they go about their business, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to meet him, actually.
Yeah.
I've looked him up and watched some of his videos.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of innovative stuff going on in Vancouver,
Yeah.
and especially in the east side area.
Yeah, it's a place they want to clean up and bring back to life and that sort of thing. And he's kind of leading the charge out there. So you get an interesting perspective of another city and how they go about things.
Yeah, and he's running social enterprise like we are, so I'm interested in chatting with him about that.
Yeah, exactly. Eh? So where do you see your award coming from? This Community Builder Award. What's the background to it?
Well, the one we're winning is called Turning Lives Around, and I chair a task force at the United Way for Turning Lives Around.
Uh-huh.
And so what that is basically is a homelessness portfolio, mental health and addictions, as well as crisis supports.
Right. What are we doing?
And so Operation Come Home does all of those
Yeah,
things.
exactly. What is it specifically are you doing?
Well, specifically, we're on the task force, you mean? Or
Yeah,
at
or with
Come Home?
Operation Come Home.
Well, Operation Come Home works primarily with at-risk and homeless youth. And what we really try to do is help them find jobs or to finish school.
Yep.
If they finish school, we encourage them to go on to college or university. But we also provide all of those other supports that homeless youth would need in order to stay working.
Everyday
or
supports?
stay in school.
Yeah.
Mental health supports, addictions, housing.
Right. And does that fall hand in hand with the task force then? And what you're up to?
It does, because all of the areas within that Turning Lives Around task force touch on the things that Operation Come Home does on a daily basis to help homeless youth.
Is there an impact being felt, Elspeth, when it comes to the things that Operation Come Home and the task force is enacting? Do you see results from this sort of activity?
Of course I see results.
Well, yeah,
That's why I'm at Operation Come Home.
Well, exactly. What kind of results are we talking about?
I can give you some examples.
Yeah, sure.
Last year, we employed 55 youth through our social enterprises. And
at various jobs in the city? Or?
At various jobs in the city, as well as in our social enterprises at OCH.
Mm-hmm.
We had 94 youth enrolled in our high school, the Rogers Achievement Center.
Right.
We had 143 youth working on personal development, so mental health, addictions.
And these are all youth who come through your doors at some point?
That's right. That's just for 2012.
Right.
In 2012, we worked with 339 youth.
Right.
And so that is a fairly significant impact. I can tell you that on June 18th of this year, we're graduating 7 youth from our high school.
Nice.
So what bigger impact could you possibly have?
Exactly. It's got to be a proud moment for everybody. Right?
It's a very proud moment.
Because you become their family.
It's proud, but it's also very emotional.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Is there is Ottawa some sort of center, sort of gathering point for youth that are homeless? I'm trying to figure out why we see so many in this particular area. Any idea why that is?
It's an interesting question. I would say that a lot of the youth that we work with at Operation Come Home came from Ottawa. Likely from the suburbs, not necessarily so much downtown.
Right.
But we do, in the summer, get some what we call travelers that are traveling across the country.
Right.
And, we still operate our Reunite program, and so we reunite approximately 100 youth a year back to their families.
With their families.
Yeah, back to their families.
Whether they return or not is up to them in the end, I guess, right?
Well, I wish that was the case, but often their parents are not in a position to take them back.
Right.
And so they don't always have a choice.
Right.
If it is a good match and we go through a very stringent criteria, then they will be reunited. But that doesn't always work out.
Well, I know you work at that sort of thing amongst other things, but giving them something to look forward to in their lives, I think, is the most important thing that you offer, and that's a wonderful thing to provide to to members of the community. And that's why you're being recognized, I think, tomorrow night.
Well, and I mean, we won the award Turning Lives Around, and that's what we do at Operation
Exactly.
Come Home. We turn lives around.
Congratulations, Elspeth, and I hope you have a great time tomorrow night.
Thanks very much,
I know
Kurt.
you'll enjoy the awards being handed out to all of the others at the Community Builder of the Year Awards Gala at the Convention Center tomorrow night. Well deserved, no question about it.